Hey there, thanks for dropping by. Guess what we have in store for you today? Let me just read off a few items that somehow are all related. Florida, UFC, campfires, stupid stepdads, manipulative exes, and the death penalty. If you're thinking they're going to cover probably the best-selling UFC fight in history, I wish you were right. And my God, I would love to see anything, even like WWE, anything with that list of things. But sadly today we are not talking about that. We are talking about the violent death of Seth Jackson. This one's gonna suck. So buckle your fucking seatbelts and grab yourself some brown liquor, because I am John.
And I'm Kat.
And by the gully, this is Aghast.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hell no.
If John sounds a little funny to you, it's because he's eating Portuguese tarts. Pastel de natas.
Pastel de natas. It sounds like an insult. Oh, did you sleep with my mother? Pastel de natas. Oh, I love them so much. These are a day old, though, so they're a bit chewy.
Yeah, but my God, they're so
tasty.
good.
They're scrumdiddlyumptious.
They are.
So,
well, I just want to take us back to something you asked me last week, if it would make you depressed, the story we talked about last week.
I always ask you if the story's going to make me depressed.
I can assure you this one will make you depressed.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Like, why do you have to wreck a Saturday?
I know.
Whose fucking idea was this podcast?
It was your idea to record.
It was not my idea.
To record on weekends.
Oh,
anyways,
fuck.
Let's not subject our audience to one of our domestics.
Jesus.
Are you ready to get to it after your disclaimer?
Yeah. Disclaimer time, folks. I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. We fucking hate murderers and rapists and awful people. And we also hate stupid people because they make things harder for themselves and everyone else. And so we make fun of them. We try to be comedic. And we try to be light because that's the only way you can get through this depressing shit. So if that's not your jam, if you don't think that murderers and rapists and assholes who make crimes happen and difficult to solve, if you don't think they should be insulted and ridiculed and belittled in a comedic and vicious manner, then you're a fucking imbecile. Go somewhere else. For the rest of you, let us get together, because this is going to be a depressing one. Grab yourself some wine, hard liquor, whatever you have to do. Whatever you have to do to numb the pain of what we're about to talk about right now. Thank you. Good luck.
That was beautiful. Thank you for that. Okay, we're going to be talking about Seth Jackson today. So Seth Jackson was born February 3rd, 1996 to parents Scott and Sonia Jackson. He lived in Summerfield, Florida with his mom, dad, and two older brothers. Seth was friendly, outgoing, and funny, and had dreams of becoming a UFC fighter.
Wow. He was charming and cute and a little bit shy, and he also wanted to grow up and beat the fuck out of people.
Yeah. His best friend, William Samalot, said he was the greatest wingman. Quote, the best in the world.
The greatest wingman.
Yeah.
You said wigman.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. Wingman.
Oh, fuck.
In 2010, 14-year-old Seth started dating Amber Wright. They were together for about 3 months before they broke up after Amber had cheated on Seth with 18-year-old Michael Bargo.
Jesus. 14 years old, you're already cheating on people?
I know, with like a 4-year age difference.
Yeah, that 18-year-old is going to get in trouble.
There's not much age difference when it's 28 to 24, but when it's 18 to 14, that's a gap.
That 18-year-old has a fetish for young girls.
When I was 14, I was rocking butterfly clips and glow bracelets. And I did the high ponytail with just the two pieces of bangs coming down my face. Amber Wright stated in an interview with Piers Morgan that their relationship was very unhealthy. When they broke up, Seth took it hard. His parents liked Amber at first, but did find her to be manipulative. Seth challenged Michael, the man Amber had cheated on him with, to a fight and won, despite the age difference.
I just picture this guy. I will fight for Amber's honor. Have at you, bastard.
So for 14 and 18, and he kicked Michael's ass.
Jeez, no kidding. No
Yeah.
wonder he wanted to be a UFC fighter.
So Seth and Amber continued to fight back and forth on social media, both taking shots at each other. It wasn't long after these social media fights that Amber and Michael began officially dating. One evening, while Amber and Michael were hanging out at a friend's place, Michael said, quote, "We need to kill Seth Jackson. Nobody likes him. We need to kill him," end quote.
That's a bit severe.
There was hesitation from the others, but somehow, and I will never understand how, everyone at the friend's house eventually agreed and they began making their plan.
What? All these people have no fucking consciences? Like they're all fucking warped in the brain?
Yeah, I guess so. On April 17th, 2011, Amber contacted Seth, who's now 15 years old. She said in her text that she wanted to talk with him in person about getting back together. She asked him if Seth would come over and meet her. He replied back saying, quote, "Amber, if you have me jumped, I will never give you the time of day. So if I get jumped, say goodbye, all right?" End quote.
And yet he's still going to go through with it.
She was able to convince him that she wasn't trying anything, so he eventually agreed.
It's like he knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
He had the guilty conscience. And he was with his friend William at the time, and his friend William tried talking him out of it.
That sucks.
Now, on April 18th, Seth's best friend, William, was trying to get a hold of Seth all day long, but he can't. He decides to call Seth's mother to say he hasn't heard from Seth since the night before. She was obviously very concerned because she was under the impression that Seth had spent the night with William and was still with him. She immediately calls the police to report him missing. Now, I just want to say, good on the friend for calling the mom. I feel like when I was a teenager, I'd be like, okay, I can't get a hold of my friend.
Yeah.
She must be busy. So good on the friend for calling the mom.
What kind of lifestyle did these people live in that they were so mature
I know.
at such a young age? Or were we just poorly raised?
Maybe
we
it
may
was
have just been poorly raised.
So yes, she immediately calls the police to report him missing. When police responded to her report, they asked for a list of friends they could interview about Seth's disappearance. She gave Amber's name right away and explained to them the rocky breakup they had had and how it had affected Seth. Police went over to Amber's house to talk with her, and her friend Charlie was there too. They both said they saw Seth, but that he got into a fight with his mom and left. They assumed he was home. The investigators separated them for more questioning, and Charlie then said that she heard a loud bang when she saw Seth walking. She didn't know if it was fireworks or a gun, but that Seth took off running down the street. She then says that she saw a figure that she identified as Michael Bargo, Amber's boyfriend. She said that he and Seth hated each other. So it sounds like Amber's got a bit of the verbal diarrhea.
Yeah, a little bit.
Amber, of course, was giving different versions of events. She didn't mention a bang or Michael Bargo at all, and she had also said that her and Seth parted on good terms during their breakup, no hard feelings, even though there is online their social media back and forth that's horrific to read, and just their spelling alone, it's just so...
These people are fucking idiots.
So
how do they expect to do this and get away with it?
The investigators did question her as to why their stories were different, but she didn't budge and stuck to her version of events. William, Seth's best friend, then shows up. He had gone there to question Amber about Seth. He spoke to the police there and told them that Michael Bargo is behind all of this. The police were ready to chalk Seth up to a runaway, but William urged them that that was not the case. When William questioned Amber himself, she stated, quote, "There are some things you don't need to know," end quote.
What? Oh my God.
So again, way to go on William, though.
Yeah, William
is
the
friend
best
everybody
friend.
wants.
Yeah, no kidding.
Seth's disappearance made local news, and when the report came to the TV that Kyle, Amber's brother, was watching, he admitted to his mother that he knew Seth was dead and that he was involved, saying, quote, "That boy isn't missing. I saw him be killed," end quote.
I saw him be killed.
So now I did read in my research, I just didn't include in the story, but I'm including it now. So Kyle and his ex-girlfriend broke up, and Seth and that ex were caught in bed together by Kyle. So that's why he hated Seth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, this is how... There's so many yarns weaving in and out of each other. Yarns of plot.
So obviously horrified hearing her son say that, she still did the right thing and called police right away. Kyle and 5 other teenagers were arrested.
Wow.
It didn't take long for all of them to turn the blame on each other, each telling different versions of the events. Amber claimed that when Seth arrived, Kyle hit him, and she and Charlie ran into the bathroom and heard gunshots shortly after. They stayed in the bathroom until morning, sleeping in there, and said when they finally left the bathroom, the house smelled like bleach. Kyle's version said that when Seth showed up, he hit him with a stick, then told Seth to get the fuck out of the house, but Michael had all of a sudden started shooting. The police put Amber, Charlie, and Kyle in a room together, and these idiots did not realize they were being filmed. And they started talking about how much trouble that they were going to be in, and that Seth was not innocent either.
Oh my god, this is genius.
I know.
Like, getting stupid teenagers
I know.
to fucking give themselves up is amazing.
The police re-entered the room and announced that they were going to be charged with capital murder.
Awesome.
Michael Bargo was found hiding out at a friend's house and was charged with first-degree murder. The police were able to put together what exactly happened to Seth Jackson. It is quite horrific, especially knowing that this brutality happened at the hands of children, pretty much.
Oh shit, here we go.
Seth Jackson arrived at Charlie's trailer home as Amber had orchestrated. When he walked in, he was struck in the head with an axe handle and a 2x4 by Justin and Kyle, and was continually beaten. Michael Bargo then shot Seth twice. However, Seth was somehow able to get away and took off running, getting out of the house.
Holy fuck.
But before he could leave the property, Justin tackled him to the ground and Michael shot him again in the back. Kyle and Justin brought Seth back into the house, putting him in the bathtub, beating him the entire time. Michael then shot him several more times, killing him. They then broke both of Seth's knees so they could hog-tie him and fit him in a sleeping bag.
What? Oh my god.
They built a bonfire, put Seth's body in it, and then continued to hang out around the fire, laughing and drinking.
Now that's the horrific part.
It's like, so morbid.
Like, let's just fucking hang out, guys, and shoot the shit while a body is burning right in front of us. And the smell of a body burning
oh my gosh,
is so unique. Have you ever been near a crematorium?
It's so tragic.
Holy fuck, these fuckers are messed up in the brain.
Yeah. They put the rest of Seth's remains in a 5-gallon paint bucket, cleaned the house with bleach, and had Amber and Kyle's stepdad tie the paint bucket with cinder blocks and throw it into a rock quarry.
Are you kidding me? Someone's fucking stepdad joined in with this?
Yeah, Amber and
This
Kyle.
is so fucking ridiculous. Who are these fucking people?
Despite all of them being underage, aside from Michael Bargo, who is 18, all teenagers were charged as adults.
Good. Fucking kill them.
Justin Soto received life in prison without parole.
Who was Justin again?
He was the one that tackled him when he got outside.
Oh, okay.
And one of the ones that was also attacking him with the axe handle or 2x4.
Okay.
So he got life in prison without parole.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He took a plea deal to avoid the death penalty.
Fuck that.
Probably
just kill him.
Well, probably for information. The parents will do what they have to find out the truth, right? Kyle Hooper also received life without parole. Charlie Ellie, who lived at the trailer home that the murder took place at, she received life in prison. However, her sentence was vacated and she was released in 2020 at the age of 27.
Oh, fuck that. I hope she gets COVID and dies.
Amber Wright, who said to investigators at the time of her capital murder charge that she'd be out, quote, at 20 years old, she received life in prison.
Good.
Her sentence was overturned in 2016 due to her rights not being read to her correctly correctly at the time of her arrest. However, she was found guilty again of first-degree murder, and her life sentence remained.
Good. I hope she's fucking getting beat in prison.
The judge stating that she played the most important role in Seth's murder by leading him to his death. Michael Bargo received the death penalty.
Yes! A death penalty!
He made headlines for being the youngest person sentenced to death in Florida. The Supreme Court later ordered a new sentencing hearing as the jury's original decision was not unanimous. At his new sentencing, a jury unanimously recommended the death sentence remain. So Michael Bargo remains on death row at Union Correctional Institution.
Another reason why Florida is fucking awesome. Fucking killing assholes no matter what their age is. When is this piece of garbage gonna fry?
I don't think we know the schedules of that? I don't know.
Let's not waste another penny of taxpayer dollars. Let's not waste another second of fucking oxygen on this planet for this piece of garbage. Fill his veins full of concrete and put him in the fucking ground.
I saw a very heartbreaking interview with Seth Jackson's parents, and his dad is very much saying the things that you're saying, though his dad wants it to be at his hands.
Oh, of course. Of course. I feel like if I was his dad, every dollar that I can save, go into a fucking hitman to kill these fucks.
Yeah,
to buy someone on the inside to wipe them all out.
So that happened in 2011. So he's been on death row for 11 years.
Oh, that's so annoying. Like, just kill him already.
I know. Stupid Michael Bargo.
Who's this?
This is Michael, the one on death row.
Well, he looks like a complete piece of garbage.
Yeah, he looks like a punk. Like, he just looks like a fucking punk.
That's Seth?
Yeah, like he's a child.
Oh, he clearly was rocking the Justin Bieber.
Yeah, there was that time.
Oh, that
period.
poor fucking kid.
Yeah, he was such a kid, you know.
Damn it.
Yeah, all the stupid idiots. That's the one that was just released, who had her sentence.
Is she looking at the camera and the vending machine at the same time? Like, you fucking freak.
I know. Yeah, I hope they all get theirs in prison. I really do.
I hope they get raped till their assholes fucking fall out in prison. Fucking bastards.
And that's the stepfather. That's the stepfather.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh, he doesn't have a fucking chin. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He looks like a complete piece of garbage. He does look like the kind of guy where you'd be like, that guy would help a bunch of teenagers with a murder. Like, he seems like that kind of fucking loser.
Yeah.
Just by appearance.
I know.
I just don't... I'm
it's
glad...
just so horrific to know that Okay, Michael Bargo, take him out of it because he was the stupid idiot that had the idea. But that 5 other fucking assholes, 14 and 15 years old, agreed. I understand that children are... Like, teenagers are immature and don't understand the scope of things. I get that. I cannot comprehend how they all went along with it. Not one person. I do know, according to Kyle, when he hit Seth with the 2x4 and knocked him down, he told Seth to fucking run, according to him. And Seth booked it out after being shot.
Well, too fucking
but
late
then
to have a guilty
they dragged him
conscience.
back into the house. It was Justin and Kyle that dragged Seth back into the fucking house. I just do not understand how 5 people took part in this, how they were convinced to go through with this.
Do we know anything about their home lives, these people?
Mm-hmm. The area itself is not the greatest area.
Well, no shit.
But, and I do know that Michael Bargo was in and out of, like, juvie and jail and...
So the parents are to blame.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but still, I just don't understand. I mean, there's plenty of people who have bad upbringings that still would not agree to something like that. Kyle and Amber's mom, she did the right thing. That stupid ass admitted to it, and she dragged her kids to the police right away.
I'm just saying, these kids were really young, very impressionable. We know how stupid people are, even into their fucking mid-20s. They had to have received some of this fucking stupidity from somewhere. Probably was the parents.
Completely disagree. I completely disagree. It's like you forget what it was like being a teenager. What about all the bad things you did as a teenager?
I never fucking killed anyone.
No, but I'm just saying there's things that parents aren't aware of. You put a bunch of impressionable minds together with one asshole like Michael Bargo, where you're doing drugs together, drinking together. That's what makes them impressionable. They see this guy that they probably think is cool and that they want to be like and hang out with, so they follow along. They're just legitimately dumbass fucking kids. And them being put in a room at a police station and talking about it, thinking they weren't being filmed, just goes to show what idiots they were. It's not always the parents to blame.
I'm just saying there's a portion, and it's likely to be significant.
How about we'll do a poll with this when we release this, and we'll see what the listeners think.
Oh, fuck polls. Folks, if you believe that the parents had a major contributing factor to these kids being complete fucking assholes, take 5 drinks. If you think that the kids 100% are responsible for their own actions, take 5 drinks.
So either way, you're taking 5 drinks.
Either way, the kids are fucking assholes, and they didn't get what they deserved.
Well, Michael Bargo did.
No, he didn't, because he's not dead yet. Well, he needs to be dead now.
Well, I say drag out the torture a little bit. Who knows? It's probably no. It's not like there's many that probably looked at him and thought he's a pretty addition to.
You are right. You and I are both fans of the prolonged anguish.
Yes.
So
yeah.
If that's what he's getting, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm in full support of torturing this son of a bitch as long as possible.
I am going to mention it and plug it in our next video next week, or sorry, our next podcast next week. But if you like anti-heroes and vigilantes, be sure to check out John's video on our YouTube. That's Catam Concoction under the RPG music category playlist, and check out the Corrupted video.
Thanks for the plug.
It's epic.
Yeah.
It's epic, I tell you.
We love people who dispense righteous justice.
Yes, yeah. And our next video is about that, but
we're an eye for an eye kind of couple.
We are. We support Dexter. And
Oh, we wish Dexter was real.
Yeah, we do.
What are we gonna watch? Well, we were looking at me watching Bloodline yesterday with Sean William Scott.
That looked good.
That looked like a pretty good vigilante.
Yeah, that one looked good. Maybe that will be tonight's movie.
Yeah. We also got to see the remake of Death Wish.
Yes, with Bruce Willis.
Yeah. Yeah. What's his name? Joe Bob Briggs. Told Eli Roth that he thought it was the best remake of all time, and that's saying quite a bit considering the original Death Wish with Charles Bronson was fucking incredible.
Yeah, we still need to watch the Brave one with Jodie Foster. That's a very good vigilante, because her I don't want to spoil anything, but she kicks major ass in that. I didn't think Columbiana was too bad either.
I haven't seen that one.
We watched it together.
No, we didn't watch it. I have never seen it.
I own it on DVD.
Well, I never watched it.
We did.
No, your brain is a little bit fried from having to read stuff on a screen.
No, I can assure you, we watched it when we were dating and you were living in your apartment.
We did not watch Columbiana. We did not watch that.
We did. Remember yesterday when we were looking for movies and you picked out about 3 that we had already seen and you didn't believe me, and when you clicked on them it said start over?
Folks, enough. Thank you for sticking this far.
Yes. Considering we finished 20 minutes and here we are hitting 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, folks. Thanks again. Have a lovely, lovely day wherever you are.
Yeah.
Drink up. Cheers.
We'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You can check us out on YouTube at Catam Concoction.
That's CATAMCONCOCTION.
And on Instagram at cast_Aghast.
Remember, there's a silent H.
In 2010, 14-year-old Seth started Dandy.
Come on.
She said in her. Now, on April 18th, when police responded to her report, they asked for a list of friends they could interview about Seth's death. And Charlie then said that she heard a loud bang when she's.
Jesus, come on. How many pages is this motherfucker?
He spoke to the police there and told them that Amber Wright, who said to investigators at the time of her capital murder charge. Amber Wright, who said to investigators at the time of her capital murder charge.
You can do this. You can do this. Be strong. Either way, the kids are assholes. They don't deserve. They didn't get what they.
Kyle and Amber's mom, she did the right thing. She dragged her kids. I'll repeat that
Why are you trying to do this podcast with food in your mouth?
I'll repeat that without food.